thus I always control my emotion because there was many times when I couldn't control the emotion, thus I had quarrel with the other. I was once so angry. I quarreled with my best friend. And after that time, it took us a long time to talk again. My friend is very lazy and slow, so I usually take her to school. That day, my bike broke down the middle of the route and we were late for school. The teacher punished us for cleaning the class for a week. But she was very lazy. She always woke up late, so we didn't have enough time to clean the classroom. My teacher thought we was against it, and she talked to our parents. I was scared and angry at the time because I tried to go to school very early, but her laziness keep us from cleaning the class. On the way home, I feel every sentence he said made me angry, and I was sarcastic about all that she said. She got angry, and we was. That night she texted me that she had someone else take her to school, and since then I didn't need to pick her up anymore. We haven't talked for more than 2 weeks. In the end, I decided to apologize. I bought some junk food and went to her house in Sunday because I know she never refer a full meal. And after that Sunday, everything went as well as before.
So what did you say when you bring junk food to her house?
I say, do you want to eat it?
And what did she reply?
Bạn thì nói là thì có thì ăn thôi.
Because she is irresponsible person. Yes. But you, a person, have to say sorry. So what did you feel about that?
Yes, I also feel I don't want to apologize her, and I want her to apologize me. But she is very
stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn. So I must apologize to her.
So how your relationship now with her?
Yes, we also now we was best friends.
Okay,
as
good.
Before.
Good. I really appreciate that you could say sorry to her, even you know clearly that's her fault.
Yeah.
So you respect the relationship than a mistake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucy, for sharing the story. And Alice.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. I want to share my story. When I was single, I had an unforgettable memory with my friend. We are college He is me, and I do too. We just meet and chat at our company. I have never accepted his invitation to go out. One day on April 1st, I sent him a message with an invitation to go out together. We promised to meet at Damshang Cultural Park. He very fun with my promise. He arrived there on time. However, I didn't go there. I just want to tease him because it was April Fool of the day.
Yeah, fooling day.
He very angry me. I just want to tease him a little, but I didn't have that comment. I'm really sorry about that. I feel that I have a mistake. I have many messages for him to sorry. I apologize him in an honest way, so he forgave me. This is a lesson for me. Don't choke.
Is there any fish on this 1st of April this year?
No.
No more fish catching? And now he become your husband?
No.
And now when you were single and he different man?
Different man.
Yeah? And what did you say to him to say sorry?
Oh, I'm so sorry for choking.
For trolling you. Okay, Bonnie, thank you for sharing, Alice.
I want to share my story. I regret not continues to study to become an Oriental medicine doctor.
Oh, beautiful.
I learned to become an accountant, but after 4 years of working, I was no longer excited about that job, and I quit my job. I studied to medical teachers in Oriental medicine. A healer on the spine. A healer follows the method of physical exercise, proper eating, and use some medicinal paths.
Medication.
Medicinal plants for the remedies to cure or promote health. I spent years learning and experiencing experiencing real phases. But then I did continue to pursue the anymore because my parents don't like me being a doctor. They told me a lot of difficulties as an Oriental medicine doctor. I can catch the disease from patient or my knowledge isn't enough. It can be deadly. Though those things scared one. Those things scare one me. Moreover, I just have enough money to cover my life and school fees. I gave up and went back to being an accountant at a company. I am still an accountant, but I don't like this job very much. I wish I had become an Oriental medicine doctor last year. If only I had focused on learning knowledge to become an Oriental medicine doctor 5 years ago. If I had, I'd be a doctor today. Yeah.
But that's in the past. But that is the past, and it doesn't happen in reality. Maybe when you get into the medication school or medical school, you feel this job is not suitable for you. So our present is a gift. Our present is our life. Appreciate and do our work the best.
Yes, I appreciate. I can take care of myself.
Yeah. And now you can learn too. You're still young. A lot of course. Now you got English, so you can enroll on the international course for the training. The training for Oriental medication. So the training how to you help to treat, to cure ourselves. And I think it's really bad quality on Udemy. Or if you want to find more information about that course, let me know. I will introduce and connect you with my friend. She taking that course too, like a university degree. So it's time to learn if you are still passionate about what you are doing to become a medical doctor and doctor of yourself. So learning is just open. So no need to regret. Maybe that's it lucky because you can ask Ellie about how hard to be a doctor or to be a nurse. It takes a very long time in university, a lot of hard work, payment, and everything. Your youth just spending on that, but is not sure about the future career. But now you are active in choosing what you really want to learn and learn it because you got English now. So you have to thanks to that chance. So any idea for sharing with Bonnie Ellie?
I think it's hard. Study in the medical university is not easy easy life. You you have the course, the curriculum is too heavy, and I have to go to hospital in the morning, and in afternoon I have a class, and even I have to go back to hospital for my night shift. It's so terrible at that time. And you have a lot of tests in hospital and in the class also, and you have to read many books. So I think our quality is go down, and many people said that when the student enter the medical university, they need a high score, but after they graduate, they look like a worm. They look like very boring because no cosmetic, no hairstyle, fashion style. They look terrible. They look like without the giống như họ nhìn giống như là bị thất thần vậy đó. Nhìn nó cứ lờ đờ đó.
Yeah.
And many students cannot stand with that situation, and they got the mental disease.
Yep.
And many cases suicide happen in our university. So I think if you don't love this career, it's hard to go with it.
You see, especially when your health is not good. So it's really physical and mental pressure. It's not only learning, but doing, and a lot of pressure around you. So you have to feel that you are lucky because you didn't get into the medical university. And me too. I feel lucky because I intended to become a doctor when I was in high school. And luckily, I didn't. So sometimes I feel sorry for doctor because they have to work so hard. Even with me, I spend 1 or 2 days per year for medication check regularly. And I went to the hospital and I feel it's the atmosphere, the environment, the energy is so stressful. And I want to get out immediately after finishing the checking. So I think it's so poor for our doctor and our nurse. They have to be there every day. Yeah. So whenever we change our mindset about doctor, about hospital should be a place for preventing. It's not for treating, so that our doctor will be more free and have more time for themselves. Yep. So you got lucky because you didn't get into the University of Medication. Body appreciate that. And now you can learn too.
But now I think everyone learn a doctor for yourself.
Yes, a doctor for ourselves first, and then taking care for others.
Yes.
Thank you, Bonnie, for sharing your deepest thing to share. Okay, Daisy.
Excuse me.
Okay, Ellie, you go first.
I have to go. Yeah, sorry, Daisy. Thank you. I would like to share my thinking. I should think carefully before making any decision. I regret saying goodbye with my ex-boyfriend when he was in the last semester in university. He is so upset that he failed in the final test. Luckily, he passed the final exam in the second time. However, he couldn't graduate at the same time with his class. I feel so sorry about this. At that time, he would like to get married after his graduation because his parents were old. It scared me too much. I was 22, too young to enter my wife's life. I had many goals for my career, and I say sorry to him, and I hope he would forgive me about my decision not in the right time. After 2 years, he got married. It was very happy. I was very happy because he found the right woman for his life. Now they have 2 kids, and he has a great career. So it's lucky. That is a happy ending.
So what do you feel?
Now I feel better, but I still regret. I should not do this. I should think for him more, and I think maybe we are not a couple, a real match couple. However, the time is very important. So
at right time
I should not.
Important.
Yeah,
right time.
I should not do that.
And I was in your shoe. in the same situation when I graduated from university, and I did the same with you. And you know, it took me 10 years for healing that mistake, because I feel that I did a wrong thing and I'm not deserved to be loved. Yeah. I wasn't faithful, so that it took me 5 years more just for healing that one, to understand a real root of that. I tried many different ways to find the answer for myself and heal it, because when I was still getting the thinking that I'm not deserved to be loved in my relationship, is broken down continuously, and I just follow for 6 months and then end, and then 6 months end, continuously for more than 10 men passing through my life, and then I heal it, and I heal, and when I know I didn't know why that happened until I went to Thailand for a meeting, and I meet one of the donor of Plum Village, and she helped me to realize. And when I realized, I find a way to heal that, and then my relationship become better, because it's my subconscious mind. Yeah, and when we got time, we could share about that.
Yeah.
So bye bye Ellie.
Yeah, thank you. Bye everyone.
Yeah, and Vicky.
Ơi con, mẹ lên đi.
Yeah. I want to share with you about my story in my university. Yeah. I remember when I made the graduation thesis in the university, how my classmates borrowed my laptop one day, then she gave me back. I didn't find out my thesis file. I thought she had lost my graduation thesis file, and I had to do my thesis again. I had been get so angry with her. I had that at her so much. Yes, at her so much. I had no more friends since then. After a long time, I realized I had cut my thesis file and saved in my external hard drive before she borrowed my laptop. At that time, I had regretted about my action, but she had gone to abroad. Yeah. If I have opportunity to meet her again, I want to apologize her for losing my temper. I hope she would forgive me. If only I had misunderstood my friend, I couldn't have lost my best friendship at my university.
Yeah. So how your relationship now?
What a pity that I didn't contact with her until now. Yeah.
Oh, we should just write a letter. You could write a letter and say sorry. And it's not, maybe she forget. Yeah. She doesn't care about that, but we care.
Yeah.
So we write a letter. Maybe you send or not send, but just express your idea and everything. Yeah. And heal from yourself. It's not from her side.
Okay. Thank you for the advice. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, Vicky. And Tina.
I want to share with you a story, my story. In those days, whenever I saw Christian people praying and giving thanks before the meal, I thought it were absurd because of the food I made, but there was no God gift. Or when something bad happens, I think, Why, when people suffer, God doesn't help? And now, when I study a lot, read a lot, and try to improve and develop myself, I feel so ashamed. I knew I was wrong, really very wrong. I know that I always had an unconditional love to protect me from God. When I receive everything that come to me, including things that are no good, with gratitude, at that time I was really happy. And now, every day I pray before every meal. I give thanks and eat with infinite gratitude. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, it's beautiful, Tina.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the appreciation. And I believe that too. I believe that appreciation is the key, the source of the happiness.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing. So, we have a great lesson today, and thank you for sharing and joining with all the activity fully. Daisy, I'm sorry, Daisy haven't presented. Sorry, Daisy.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you about my story. When I was young, before getting married, I usually answer my parents back. Anytime my parents told me something I felt not true or that was not the same my idea, I often immediately argue with them. My parents say that I am a stubborn, hot-tempered, and talkative child. My parents usually say that I should correct my attitude because I am a woman, and those characters cause a lot of harmful for my life. After experiencing work and marriage life, I also see that they are too. When I face many difficulties in life, my parents are always by my side and help me overcome them. I feel too remorse. Now sometimes I cry and I'd like to apologize for my fault with my parents. Now my 2-year-old daughter also deeply naughty and stubborn. So I more understand my parents' feeling. Yeah, sorry.
I understand that, Daisy, because I observe a lot and I see when we are living with our parents, we often argue, respond everything we don't like about what's happening around in a family. But then when we grow up and we go outside the society, we go to workplace, and that we experience the suffering of that. So I hope that you will teach your child. So don't let her repeat again with the cycle, with that circle. And the thing is, you need to be tough. I think tough parents should be right in some case, very tough one. Yeah. So that we can help her. It's not about nurture and accept everything. Let her freedom. Yeah, I understand that, Daisy. And when you can speak out, you can heal yourself. So it's good. And so I think we will continue with the writing. It's not speaking. So next time you're writing a letter for the person you want to express the sorry, everything you want to say, just writing in a letter. Okay, and then making the conversation. So I will talk in detail in the group. And have a good day, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.